So this is by far the worst trial, as probably everyone knows, and unfortunately I would like to say that this is a tutorial on how to complete it, but it's all about luck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what kind of luck I got when I completed it. So it starts off with the enemy actually doing the T-pose on me, just because I've probably done this, I would say 100 tries at least to get this done. This one, the only reason why I complete this is because I get those good spawns. The dogs don't spawn on me, like right up my ass. And the maulers, all but one, spawn upstairs, as it were. They spawn up on ground and not down in the basement. And they spawn relatively close to each other. We're gonna see the next one here. Really lucky, spawn right there. I probably could have taken him out with the knuckle dusters, but I have so many times where I tried to take them out with the knuckle dusters, and either because fatigue, I've played the map so many times, or something else, you know, dog rattles me and yeah. So sometimes I miss, so I oftentimes like to shoot them if I can. Here I'm gonna waste a lot of time, so it's not all about luck, there's a little bit, that's 10% there of skill. And here I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm not entirely sure what I was trying to do here. It possibly could have been that I was trying to lure him onto that poison barrel. Because he will take out the flies, but he will poison himself. And with those poison areas, you can easily run around it, but dogs and stuff usually run straight into it, so that's pretty good. So another really good spawn, the Mauler spawn, right next to me. And I don't know where that dog went that was right there. I'm also really lucky that the barrel didn't explode on top of me, because that was really close. I imagine I was, you know, inches or centimeters away from that blast actually damaging me. Little bit wasting time here, but it's good to keep an eye on roughly what's going on. So we want to avoid the dogs. I'm really lucky, as I said, with the dog spawns. I think some of them spawn in the big house here. I know one spawned inside the big house. And then I think they spawn in pens where they can't actually get to me. And also the dog seems to run all the wrong ways, where normally they run straight up your ass like some cruise missiles. This guy actually almost hit me, if you take a look at that. He actually raises his arm for an attack, and I was able to get that punch in. But you know, that was like a millisecond away from me having to redo the trial. And I've done that so many times, which is so infuriating. The fact that I'm so happy that I'm actually managed to complete this. Here's another fail where I managed to miss a lot of shots and I've run out of bullets. Luckily it just stands there for me to shoot him down. And there's no dogs. There's no dogs. Where are the dogs? Everyone who's played this is probably like, oh, I can't believe it. Where are all the dogs? He's so lucky. I sure am. Normally, I mean, there's so many times you play this, and it seems like the vindictive spawn where the dogs literally spawn right behind you. You've got like seconds. Oh, here's one of the things. So many times, just because, you know, you gotta go fast. You have 27 seconds to get to it. And you run forward to one you've shot, and that little flame in front just stops it right in the track. So at this point, I have 3 left. This is the only one that is spawning downstairs, which I'm really lucky with. So many times downstairs as well. That door, for example, the guy gets spooked and he tries to attack you through the door. He sets fire to the entire place and stuff like that. There's so many things that go wrong. And in this one, everything goes right. So what we saw there is a little trick that I use, where you throw the dynamite at him and then you shoot him. So when he goes Super Saiyan, he's stationary there because he wanna show off all his flames and shit. And he stands still enough so that the dynamite explodes on him, so he doesn't run away from the dynamite. So that's a good trick. I do it at the end here. We get the last one, And I mean, everyone's racking their brain, I imagine, right now, like, where are the bloody dogs? And so am I, because I was so happy that after trying this for at least 100 times, probably 5 hours, I knew I did 2 hours yesterday trying to do this. But yeah, unfortunately not a tutorial, it's just up to luck, so all I can say is, good luck, hunters, you're going to need it.